A lot of times people always question like, how are you always traveling and things like that. Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? It's your girl Nika of Traveling with Nika, and today we are going to be talking about how to level up your travels for 2023 and beyond. Okay, I'm getting a lot of you guys saying that you want to travel more. You're even looking at suggestions for places that you should go to and how to basically maneuver your travel year. So I thought this video would be helpful to just talk about some of the main things that I think you guys should be doing now to be able to level up your travel plans and your travel goals for the new year. So let's get right into the video. One of the first things that a lot of you need to be doing right now, especially for my corporate 9-to-5 peeps, you need to be looking at the 2023 calendar for your company and starting to map out your PTO days around the holidays or just days that, works for your schedule for times that you are hoping that you can basically travel for, right? You need to be doing those things right now. You can't start planning for spring in the spring, if that makes sense, right? So if you're trying to plan like, a trip in March, April, you need to be looking at deals right now, looking at the time off that you may be able to take. Is this going to be a weekend trip? Do I have the PTO available to take a week trip? Am I going to be saving up my PTO for maybe summer travel or whatever it may be? If you begin to map out your PTO now using your company's calendar that has like the holidays as well on there, it will help you tremendously to level up your travels for 2023. And if you have a bit more flexible schedule, I still think that this is very helpful because it gives an idea of like, okay, I want to travel every quarter. So that will be at least 4 trips for the year. Or I want to travel every other month, and that will be like 6 trips for the year, right? It gives you an idea of like what you think you want to do. And then for those who have to request PTO and things like that, having the days already outlined is going to help you to have a better handle on where you want to go and how long you can go to make your PTO stretch, okay? So definitely take some time out to look at that calendar and just start mapping out what your idea and what your ideal travel goals and travel plans would look like for the new year. The next thing that will help you to level up your travels in 2023 is getting your finances in order. So if you guys did not know, I am the owner of a finance business called Financially Winning, and I basically talk all things budgeting, money management, investing, and those things. So if you are not following my business page, definitely go on Instagram, Facebook, all of those social media platforms to get those money tips. But getting your finances together is going to be very important for you for your travels in the next year. A lot of you guys need to focus on getting your credit together, getting your overall money management strategies together so that you are able to navigate your finances to be able to travel more. A lot of times people always question like, how are you always traveling and things like that. One of the things I always say is that I am budgeting, I am managing my money, I am being a good steward of my money for the things that I want to spend on, which for example, is travel. So I am budgeting for travel. I am making travel a priority when it comes to my finances. If I didn't have a good handle on my finances, traveling would not really be as feasible as it is for me because I would be putting my money to all type of other things, right? So you want to get your finances in order to take better advantage of travel in 2023. Another reason that I want to kind of make a point on with getting your finances together, that's why I mentioned like credit and things like that, is you guys already know I use travel hacking strategies to get reward points and miles to reduce my travel costs significantly. So if you have a good handle on your money, your credit, you can probably start looking into travel hacking for the new year. I have videos on travel hacking, so I would definitely try to link them above if you have not seen those videos yet. So you can watch those and get up to speed on what travel hacking is and how I personally save tons of money on my travels by travel hacking. The next thing that I want you to focus on to level up your travels in 2023 is actually setting price alerts right now for those future trips, right? So for example, you guys know that I talk about Google Flights a lot because I personally love the platform and all of the analytics that they provide when it comes to booking your travels. They're able to show you like the price points, what the average price looks like, what was it a week ago, the price for that flight, things like that, right? So set price alerts using Google Flights because it's going to literally just send you an email when your flight go up, when your flight go down, whatever it is. Google Flights also tells you if this is like a good deal for the flight that you are looking for. So if you start doing those things right now, you will get a better idea and you are able to also get those travel deals and those cheap flights to be able to travel more in 2023. So definitely start utilizing Google Flights and their price alert feature. It literally sends you an email when there are changes to the flight pricing, and you're able to even look for specific airlines, or you can just look for like all available flights on like that day or the time period that you are traveling for. So definitely take advantage of some of those free tools to help you to level up your travels in 2023. One of the other things that I stress probably in any video that I'm trying to talk about when I'm saying like y'all need to, do this and do that because you want to travel more and things like that. Y'all have heard me say this over and over, and I'm not gonna stop saying it. This is a tool that has definitely helped me to travel more, and not only just more, but more comfortably as well when it comes to finances, okay? You guys need to open a separate savings account and start saving for travel. If you want to get serious about traveling more in the new year, you need to open the savings account and start sending automatic contributions there, okay? When I started my travel fund, I was not sending, not even close to the money that I'm sending there now. But I started somewhere, right? I got into the habit of sending that $100 there, that $200 there, the $50 here, whenever I got any type of extra funds. So you want to get into the habit of creating that travel fund and sending those automatic transfers there to save for travel. Saving for travel is a very continuous thing because as you book travel, obviously you're going to use the money that's in that account, but it helps to reduce that maybe anxiety around spending like all the money in that month that you're traveling to get this and get that and get that. If you have a travel fund with at least some type of money in there, you may be able to at least get your flight. And then as you put more money into it, you might be like, okay, well, that money that's going into there this month is for the hotel for my trip in 3 months, right? And then the following month, when you keep putting more money in there, you're like, all right, so my activity money is set. So it literally helps you in the planning as well and the budgeting aspect when it comes to traveling. Get the travel fund. You will not regret it. I am telling you guys, get the savings account and set up those automatic transfers. Thank me later. The last things that I want to kind of talk about is setting up your travel goals and like a vision board for your travels for the new year. Like, where are you trying to go? Who are you going to be traveling with, or who do you hope to travel with? Overall, like, what are the costs for those trips that you have in mind, right? Because that's going to help you figure out, like, can I even afford to do this, or do I need to be increasing my income to be able to cover these additional travels that I have planned? It's going to give you a better picture of what works for you and what you can actually accomplish in 2023 when it comes to your travels. I literally make travel goals each year. I do like a whole thought process when it comes to making my travel goals. I don't really say things like, oh, well, I want to go to this specific place, unless it's like really big bucket list. And I know for a fact, like, I am going to target that. I kind of just talk about my travel goals in like, I would like to at least visit 3 new states, and whatever deal that probably comes up throughout the year, I am going to visit whatever state that works out to be. Right? So again, being flexible, visualizing what you would like your travel goals to be like is definitely going to help you with leveling up your travels in 2023, because you kind of have now like a plan in mind of like where you want to go, how much is it going to cost, etc. So that's all I have for today's video. Literally just keeping it to 5 things that you need to do to be able to level up your travels in 2023. Definitely jump on these tips right away. If you are going to be traveling more, or your hope is to travel more, you need to be working on some of these things right now. Don't wait, don't delay, don't let anybody discourage you either about your travel plans or your travel goals. You can do this. I can't wait to see a lot more of you guys messaging me like, oh, I planned this trip, I did this, I started travel hacking, all of those different things. So I hope this video was helpful, and thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss other videos like these, and also my travel vlogs. So bye guys.